All right. So the second and maybe the third story, yeah, about these two people that I met when I was in detox. Now, the guy that I just told you about, that was rehab. Before you get to rehab, you got to go through detox and get clean. So when I was in detox in Asheville, North Carolina, at a place called Neil Dobbins Center, I'm in that motherfucker going through it, boy. God Almighty, I'm coming off fentanyl. I'm coming off of doing this shit every day for like weeks and months and years. I remember I couldn't make it past 24 hours without being dope sick. So you got to think, this is the new normal. My body's in turmoil. So I'm already going through it myself, and they're bringing new people in intake as I'm in there. You know, they come in looking like shit. It might be from alcohol withdrawal, fentanyl withdrawal, meth withdrawal, opiates. It could be the fucking Xanax type things, whatever. We're all in there for the same reason. In comes this white girl, and I'm thinking, damn, she looks good as fuck. She's a pretty young white girl, probably about 28, 29. Beautiful girl. She sits down beside me, but oh yeah, let me say, she's completely bald. Now, I know how I look with this. Now imagine this, but this is my skin. Beautiful girl, but she's bald. And it wasn't like the kind of bald you could tell that she did it on purpose to look cute, like a new fashion statement. Like, she's owning this shit. Like, no. She walked in like looking like, I know I look crazy type shit. I ended up talking to her. Her name was Alexis. She told me to call her Alexa. That was her name. So her story, she ended up shaving her head bald because she thought that she had bugs in her hair. She thought that she had a bug infestation inside of her RV that she lived in, inside of her car. All three of her cats had gotten it, and it was on her body and her hair. She had little red bloody marks on her arms, on her skin, where she'd been picking her skin, on her face. I could see past all that, like, damn, you was a beautiful girl before all this happened to you. And I'm looking at her while she's telling me her story, and you got to think we're getting clean over the days. In detox, you stay at least 2 weeks. The one I was at, where you're trying to find a rehab to go to because you're all full. So we're here together for a long time. So, you know, we're in there for 9, 10, 11 days together. I'm hearing her story each and each day, and as each and each day goes by, she's getting more and more sober. By the end of the 2 weeks we was in there together, I'm like, look, girl, there wasn't no bugs in your RV. I listened to your story. You told me everything you went through. You wigged the fuck out and just shaved your head bald because you was just high on meth. And you've been up for 3 or 4 days seeing the shadow people and shit. She got offended by that. She didn't want to believe me. So fast forward, I went to October Road. That was the name of the rehab that I was in Asheville with the older guy. You know, they couldn't get to Oregon. Right beside October Road. Well, October Road has women and men. She went to the same exact rehab, except I went to the River House where the men go to, and she went to the Grace House where the girls go to. And eventually, you know, I was in there for 33 more days. So at that point, I'd run her for almost 60 days. She come up to me one day and was like, you know what? You were right. And I was like, about what? She was like, there was no bugs. I was just high. By now, her hair is like this long. It's like a little furry, little fro. It's trying to hang a little bit. And I look at her like, I told you, girl. You shaved your whole head. Beautiful girl. And I remember trying to look at her every day like, I wonder what you look like with hair. Trying to imagine her having hair, and I just couldn't because she was so fucking bald. And she had little bloody spots on her scalp, too. It was sad. I think after rehab, she went to Job Corps or some shit like that down in Georgia. Hope she's doing good. And I remember her and the other guy that I was talking about in rehab that I met. This nigga's name was, he was a white dude, but I just called him by that. I called him Meth Jordan. I don't know his real name, but he was a cool ass white dude. But he was in the same detox that me and Alexa was in because he had a problem shooting up meth. So both of them, you know, she smoked it, he shot it up, and I'm realizing like all the drugs I've been through, I went through fentanyl. I'm not saying that any drug's better than the rest. I'm not saying that. But every time I hear stories about meth, I'm like, dude, this shit's crazy. You do everything but fucking die. People, your brain just gets mushed. Like this Meth Jordan dude, he swore that the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, ATF, all these motherfucking agencies were after him, and they were talking to him in his head. And if he went outside, there were fucking drones going through the sky, and birds were even government officials, and they were talking to him in a tone that only he could hear. I'd be like, bro, what are they saying to you? I'd be invested in this shit. We're bored, ain't nothing to do. What are they saying to you, bro? He's like, man, they be telling me to get off the fucking dope, man. They be telling me as long as I don't shoot it up, they won't take me to fucking jail. But the feds are goddamn watching. They talking to me, bro. They in the bathrooms. Look, the dude was so paranoid, he wouldn't even go to the bathroom. He told me that behind the mirrors in the bathroom at Detox, they had cameras set up and the feds were talking to him and watching him through the cameras to the point he wouldn't even go shit or pee. He'd be holding it. I had to talk this man to go use the bathroom. It was sad. And I'm like, bro. So one day it really got me the most. He was like, yeah, man, they keep fucking talking to me. They won't leave me alone. I can't sleep, man. This is driving me crazy, bro. They're talking to me. I'm like, bro, like, what are they saying to you, MJ? He didn't care if I called him MJ. He thought it was funny. I'm like, what are they saying to you, MJ? Like, tell me what are they saying to you. They be telling me that they're watching me to leave the fucking dope alone and all this shit. Once I get a detox, I'm going to fucking prison for 11 years. I'm like, well, how are they talking to you? You said they're talking to you. How are they talking to you, dog? This is what he did. How are they talking to me? Bluetooth. He looked at me like he just proved some shit to me, like I should be ashamed for asking. Like, Bluetooth? Yeah, nigga. That type of shit. I'm like, oh my fucking God. This dude is so whacked out of his mom. He just really thought he just showed me the fuck up with this answer. And really, he looks crazy. And oh my fucking God, Alexa has shaved her head bald. Everybody in here is insane. I'm not saying I'm no better because I'm here for fentanyl, but holy shit, these motherfuckers have been here 2 weeks and they're still thinking the feds are following them. Cameras behind the mirrors, Bluetooth. These are the 3 stories that I had today. I have a lot more things that was on my mind that stand out, but these 3 right here hit me up. They just hit me while I was sleeping today. I did a live comment about it, a little bit on it, but I feel like I did the stories justice, and they all have a bigger meaning to how deep addiction can get, to the point to where when you don't want to use anymore, but you stop using. You're trying to actively help yourself. You went to detox, you went to rehab, but you're still weeks, months later thinking the feds are following you. And it just goes to show you how much you damage your brain when you do shit like this every day, day in, day out, waking up on the hunt, trying to find more shit to do, get high, get high, get high. You can't live like that for years and then stop for 2 months and think you're going to be normal again. It takes you hurt your brain. It takes your brain time to heal again. The power of addiction. I think out of all 3 of these stories, I mean, the 2 that I just told you, those are sad too, but the one that gets me the most is the guy that couldn't fucking stop smoking meth to get a new organ. And that's just sad to me. But yeah, man, I hope you got something out of this. These are the 3 stories I had today. That's all I got. I'm tired. It is what it is. But yeah, these people are on my mind today. And I hope really that all 3 of them are in a good place. I hope the guy that couldn't find the organ got his shit together and that he's living right. I hope Alexis down there in Georgia in Job Corps, thriving. And I pray MJ is not in psychosis somewhere. Or if he is, he's got the right help. But yeah, make money, live life, dodge drama, y'all. Thank you for watching.